games out of Shanji, but typically the Aatrox goes alongside something like a Yuumi. We don't typically see that Hobbit, so I'm wondering if that's genuinely being considered. I was wondering about Gwen just before this, because Gwen allows you to kind of have that kind of be half dive, but also have some backline access alongside that. It is going to be the Aatrox though. When Gragas was a bit more of a blind pick top laner, we did see Aatrox. Neutral objective of the game is going to be that dragon, and it is on a good enough timing that you can have a reset potentially, or you can have some roams ultimate of the game on a good timing. No level 6 from Abel, needs to be very careful of a wall stun here.
But Wei doesn't have 6 either. As you said, wall stun dangerous. They go for the support, and PP God is just dead. Lumao under turret, gets a bit of a trade, and RNG are out scot-free. So timing is everything as Tangyuan now tries to move it as well with the next wave.
This hits the tower, he's in so much trouble.
Abel knows he's got cleanse, he's got flash available. Ulti comes in early as he hits 6, but the blades won't fly away against the wall. Shoves him in, and RNG get too quick.
But minions earlier now. It's 10 minutes, not 14 minutes. Could have come through that.
True.
Aki PP God, they have themselves that Wukong ultimate. Maybe they can get themselves a steal. They do, and they're going to walk away.
Point is that, you know, Wei has been driving this game forward with some aggressive invades and priority towards the bottom side.
Okay, but how can you play this mid lane matchup?
I don't know how you can, but is there going to be enough damage for it? At least here with the Poppy ulti, creams out again. The escape artist, Tom Cruise, no! I didn't know he died in the end of Mission Impossible, but Tangyuan has changed the script. You're going to say, yes, we can. This is Shanji, level 11 Aatrox. He's done so well, being quiet in the game, but his angle is massive. Onto Lumao first, doesn't pop the ulti. Going to try and get that chain back in as LP tries to zone him out over Herald of 1700. RNG still taking it. I believe they got it as well as there's LP's ulti on the back end. He's already taken one as Cream now tries to assassinate him, but with the wild growth, what do? Shanji not on the right target as RNG's AD running around, but Cream finally making himself known as onto Tangyuan. The Tangle Barb lands somehow. Still doing work with this Nico as they just need to kill him. Finally, Abel's ult returns to the field, but a barrel roll sends him packing. And speaking of an aeroplane flight, Shanji on top of Breathe, but LP getting so much time in the sun. As we look after that fight, it's doing well here for the timing too. Tangyuan is being somebody else. 2 Gragases in Summoner's Rift right now, heading up towards mid. But with the Herald getting a charge in, we get close to getting the first turret blood, or rather thereof. Explosive cast comes in. Shanji doesn't get a chance to play, not even the ulti. As LP has popped his, he's dragging with a 4 versus 5.
And they just keep up the siege. They have so much incidental CC with the Tangle Barbs coming through and out of that game.
Let's hope at least some of that gold will go into his pocket now, thanks to Shanji getting the side lane turret. The first one of OMG here, and up vision around the Baron.
Got a pressure system moving towards the top side of the map. Cream gonna have to put on some sunscreen.
Well, he might have to, because up he goes down. Wow, doesn't get to move. He had flash, he got to burn ulti, but that's it. Way now low so far. 8 out of 9 kill participation, by the way, on this Poppy. She's been such a good pick. It's now on to PP God. He has no fear whatsoever, but should he? Abel's going to get a stun. There's the quickness. Here comes PP God to follow up the ignite there, but the rest of RNG show up, and Wei will survive.
Breathe.
The TP. Breathe is there. 2-man body slam as well. Everfrost too. Abel's just getting destroyed by the Gragas. LP in without ult. He's great. Wei denies on the back end with steadfast presence as Cream.
Too easily. Aki is the one person in a threatening position, but he's very separated from his team.
Well, Wei already zoning off to start this one off. LP with the slow, and it connects as well. Aki ever so slow as LP with the ulti. Launches it out. He's still got it in success as Aki won't be able to do much. Pop Blossom walked into. They do find the kill on the Zeri though, so a chance for OMG as Shanji needs the healing to come in. He aims for Lumao. He's trying at the very least, while Cream on the backside.
He's coming back though. Hextech Rift paying dividends.
Oh, but Poppy ult exists. Poppy ult exists. Where does it go? On to Shanji. Now for Wei. Can he find the angle, the timing, everything at 5.5k? But OMG pulling back. They're not giving them a free leash. As Tangyuan, that Pop Blossom, look at the timing. 5 seconds till Tangyuan can win them the game, or maybe lose it. Has he got enough? Yes! Again! Pop goes the Weasel! Just like that, OMG have been sunk.
It's a positive LP gain for RNG in their promo series as well.
7k gold lead. Soul picked up, by the way, as Breathe sees a little bit of somebody on a ward. Everfrost is here. Explosive cast. LP rolling in. A barrel roll to slow him down over the wall. Breathe takes it. And a nice pick off when Baron might not be alive because Aaron
down with that soul to OMG. This feels like very much a victory lap for RNG.
OMG going to struggle to defend without PP Gold. One of their engagers. Aki now on a flank too. There's a control ward there though, right before the gates. of the enemy's base as Wei helps get that inhibitor down. Shanji enabled, taking up some poke damage. You can see Cream is on the flank. However, Cream is going to be running into the whole team, into a Poppy. That's your problem. Don't run into a team with a Poppy.
Yeah, RNG feeling particularly intolerant of lactose today. They just hate Cream. They just do not let him play the game, and they're not willing. But he's really not been able to play the game.
He really hasn't. It's sad to see. This is one of his best picks, but Cream again bullied through lane, bullied through the game. RNG with a good ulti here from Wei in the jungle, and yet once more, inhibitor drops down. RNG explode the base. Got to the finals of MSI. Lumao was there, we just never got to see him.
Funnily enough, he was on a US solo queue as well, and not just that, he was playing ARAMs in Europe, and I know that because I played him in an ARAM, and I beat him in an ARAM. That's how this works. Logic.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just noticing there, as RNG running through their third inhibitor, LP hit one Q onto Abel, and the damage was absolutely insane. As Shanji now with the ulti, excuse me, it's Wei, it's a two-man back to base. It ain't far, but again, Cream is caught in the circle of death. RNG get another one, and now forward LP goes. This Seri out of control. Wild Growth, Pop Blossom, it's only one, but it zones them all away. Well, LP just gets to say g'day. Shanji and Abel left alone. The flash from Breathe, the zone out, the Shanji attempt, but it's not enough as LP runs to his death under the turret. I guess a little bit too far, but Shanji's so low. There's an Everfrost meanwhile on Abel. He goes golden, and everyone lays dead. RNG from start to finish put on a masterclass against OMG.
And they've read OMG very well. How do OMG continually lose? It's typically when their bot lane falls behind, they're destabilized, and suddenly you don't have PP God on the map.
Wukong's not there. Kha'Zix's very popular. I mean,
I love these drafts, man.
they're crazy. And Waves to fill in the gaps. It feels like this should be the reasonable answer for a strong mid 2v2. But either way, I mean, OMG have again been given a bit and taken a bit too.
Ability, you can get an auto attack reset and a reset in your passive as well. When you're playing against the Kha'Zix, stronger level 1 if you isolate someone. Of course, the Sion's so strong. OMG, you don't want to fight this.
Well, apparently they do. They get a summoner and they get a heal out as well. Charm ignored. Shanji in a good position. He started Q, remember, though. Look for the slowest Decimating Smash gets too. Abel has a Yuumi on top. This is messy. 5v5. Whoa, Lucky with the Bramble Smash. Oh, no. Guess who just got first blood? Breed, a double kill. GG, go next. Go next. Go next. They gave him the pick.
Okay, that means that Shanji should know that Wei is on top side as well. Should know this is an angle. Maybe thinks he's still on red buff. This could be dangerous if that knockup lands. He's going to get isolated.
Really can flash, and as you said, isolated good. OMG's top laner greedy there and not paying them respect.
It's a
RNG's mid laner coming through first, so it does mean something good. As there's a bit of, I guess, redemption here in the early game.
Now he has himself that flash and that ultimate. It's in the river. Can get a big ultimate here. Here comes the teleports.
Naki comes through with Nature's Grasp, flies in. Tidal Wave, though, beautiful, but the Kiana ulti was just massive. Cream comes through, and he lands this one as Tangyuan tries to kite it out, but he's got a couple of Spirit Rushes left. Meanwhile, OMG is scattered throughout, but Cream doing so much work, shuts down, doesn't die. Tangyuan hits Dragon, and the Orb of Deception finds him as RNG now with a bit of numbers advantage, but you can see OMG still have it in them. Excuse me, it's a 3 versus 3. Yuumi hides amongst his Charms out of range, and Breathe will end up dying too. It's child's play in the end, it feels like, as Abel even lands
across this team fight.
I hate watching this because at the end, Abel just, it's insane to me.
RNG, because RNG wants to be pushing in across the map. They want to be denying vision, and keeping your towers up is an important part of that.
That's what Yuumi does. With help from jungle mid as well.
This is one-shot potential.
It is. Oh, dear Lord. Cream. Solo kill, baby, but this man's in charge. Emptiness that revolves around what happened in the early game and what continues to happen in favor of OMG.
And this is just continuing.
Probably not. At least they get mid lane turret because Abel is not able to threaten the ulti.
Yeah,
action replay.
Oh, was it on vision? They're going to see if it's on vision.
Dragon being looked at, as you were mentioning, but Cream has just taken down that turret by himself. It's going to mean that the Dragon, that push is being halted here by OMG as well, by the way. So RNG not getting third. OMG.
Also level 11, you'll notice that LP is a level up. That second tier of that Yuumi ultimate might be very, very important. Cream walking away out of the river if they can.
Breathe has no ulti, no flash, so Mind Nap for the engage. As Cream without his ulti too. Way's going to find him. 1v1 finally happens, but Tang Yuan interrupting Cream, getting jumped on. Flashes away, Charm connects. RNG get a big pick here. As OMG, remember those ultis aren't up and available. LP getting some poke damage. As Way's on the back end, the smite not in the pit. He runs in, but OMG now have some kind of idea as they sit in a brush. They wait out themselves. Aki is there. Dragon looking to be taken. Aki flashes out. What is this mess? OMG! You're so fed, but they can't play it slow as Abel. Ulti's back up again. Wants the movement speed. Uses Shanji to get so. Tidal wave's there. The Zeri Yuumi should not be dying. RNG outplaying the team fight. They'll lose LP, but a level 1 double for a Zeri Yuumi. And they just got taken out. TP's there. Way so close. Finds him. PP God will die. OMG, how do you throw that?
It is a disaster off the CC chain on this huge Zeri Yuumi. Abel doesn't get to fight.
Meanwhile, live, Way is just sitting in a brush waiting for enemy jungler. That's Baron. 4 versus 5.
The upgraded Trinity Force onto the Zeri as well. I don't think this is safe, even in the 5v4.
He's on a ward. Abel's running in. He's got Titanic doing a lot of damage here, but they've just found Cream culling out. Down he goes. Doesn't even get to ult. Shanti now left with his. Abel still with a Zeri. Oh, please don't tell me this is a 3 versus 5. Ulti through. Baron exposed. Way needs to get into the pit, but Abel flushes into him. No smite. Oh my God. Shanti gets it. This game is an absolute travesty. Charm to take down Abel in the end, as PP God will follow suit. Shanji might be too, as I think that is a Baronless team. I'm not sure if Aki got it, but ladies and gentlemen, what is this party? OMG do have the Baron doing quite a lot of work here in the mid lane, while Breathe now spotted out. Abel on top, takes the blast cone, ulti's in, but Breathe by himself, isolated. Tidal Wave helps though with the flash out top right position, but Cream just does it again. OMG running under turret, not caring, as Waze finally showed up on the wrong angle. And we go right on back to how the game should have gone. Guess what, guys? Another double for Abel. No big surprise there as Wade tries to hold the wave, but I think OMG are going to finally end.
The waves there, they can tank the turrets, and would it be an OMG game victory if it didn't increase your heart rate just by a little bit? RNG, they gave themselves a window of time, which probably they didn't deserve after that level 1, but it's been more than enough for OMG to sail into infinity.
Oh my God. I mean, Cream just died to a turret. Way jumps out of the pit and a bellows breath to get Baron. What was game 2? What in the hell did we just witness?
I feel like it. What was game 2?
Trying to match it here with the last pick on 5. Seemingly going to be something explosive for Cream mid.
I think you would love to go for something like Syndra, but then you look at the cannon and Nocturne and you go, nope, that is not available. You need something with a bit of safety, a bit of mobility. It is going to be LeBlanc. Can be a bit of a rough matchup against the Annie at times because there's a lot of point and click damage where play around, and having the space to interact with them is very important in this game.
Already the dueling pressure, though, of him is looking pretty enticing. The fear's going to be coming through onto Aki. He's just auto-attacking to high health with PP God trying to step in, but Lumao's there as well. Nice healers. Flash over. Aki's out of there, but Abel's now joined in. Flash to connect, and Wade burning his own. Meanwhile, Cream solo kills Tang Yuan in the mid lane. Just what you want, isn't it? Such a good story from OMG, and I've got to say, when we came through in the start of the series, I need to pause. Yeah, Breathe walking into a trap. There's the zoo. He lights it up, but Shanji can follow this up if he needed. Didn't even need the ulti. Kill goes over to Aki as Breathe is just caught out again. I mean, 2K Gold Lead is showing that it's not just the lanes, but it's the fact that they're not being precise. They're not being as proactive. Here comes the ulti again. Can they find Cream? He has no flash, but Distortion's down to turret. Okay. This time we take it back. RNG finally gets something in the game.
Again, these are okay plays. The ultimates, they're getting like a flash, they're getting a kill, but it's not the best thing ever coming in from the jungler.
Flash, okay, Shanji, that's what I call ambitious, but with a flame spitter in danger zone. Electro Harpoon again, Breathe, pops out the fruits. Oh my God, the solo bolo. Shanji is the big spitter.
This year was playing it, heck, even last year in spring. Makes it work once again into Breed's cannon.
Culling, ultimate, PP God dead, and meanwhile, at least RNG's bottom lane are having some success as Abel walking up like he wants to turret out because of it. I mean, bot is theirs, and that's just such a big win. With his Zeri again, has that free time.
But with this, you know, you have to make the most use of these paranoias. If you don't perform to Cream, he still has himself a flash, though.
As well, oh my God, LP getting it out of him. How long on till E? You want to know, is Paranoia to snipe him down. RNG's jungler finishing off the kill on LP. That was a beautiful confidence, though. Aki on the wings. Oh, yes, he is indeed. Equalizer there. No summoners available. Shanji picks up the kill while Wei was doing Herald in the meantime, but he's going to be forced off the objective.
The flank angle around the dragon spawning in a minute, but they're not really got enough wards to get themselves a great counterplay in this mid lane unless they retreat back towards the top side of the map. Doesn't really seem like that's likely. OMG trades some
Shanji's ult half off the cooldown. It's not too long at this point as Culling comes through. Tidal Wave as well. Abel out. Again, free of charge. She used the word. Is it 2K Arky? Going to place Might Steal. Wei jumps in but doesn't find it. No Cyclone yet as he has flash available, pops the pill, and straight away on the RNG backline he sits as Shanji gets ready to run in.
Breathe.
Boys, get ready to learn American as Breathe on the backside of Cream is huge, but I think the dirty damage is from Shanji. He's taken on the world, and the world can't fight back. Breathe gonna drop as well, and it's time to rumble.
Strong, and particularly at this point, no one can really answer him. We're at the point where even if the Paranoia flies towards him, you're in danger here as well, even without that.
Oh, Spell Shield only going to do it one time, isn't it? And look who comes down the middle lane, equalizes, zones him off. LP at half HP, there's the flash. But
no!
Why are you doing this? Abel now on an angle in a 1v2, but down the bottom side, Wild Growth keeps him alive. Over the wall, Abel trying to poke him down. Breathe ulti would have been great if they had some gold, but they don't. It's a triple over to Arky and OMG.
Make absolute mincemeat out of their opponents. Game one, RNG shut down OMG before they could team fight, before they could get any of their crazy individual plays. This game, okay, he sees them now.
But he did the damage and they couldn't get anything in return. Look at the ulti from Shanji, that equalizer has just set it up. Arky behind, oh no! One Cyclone, let's make it a second. Aqua Prison's great, but the Wild Growth keeps him alive. Arky, the turret is no longer a threat as it's gone as Shanji runs forward with a harpoon and a half. LP has to get out of there as well as OMG have made this series one of their own.
Yeah, maybe Shanji's book with the harpoons. Maybe it's Moby Dick going whale hunting with those harpoons. Gets enough damage down in that one. Oh, definitely saw themselves up into that top four, and despite losing that game one, they are just such a stylish team. Luma getting roasted alive.
Shanji just proto belts and gets in range of E. Turret now under threat. And what more can you say from the man? Shanji gonna back away. I don't know where he's going, but maybe charging up for the next ulti. That won't be too far behind. As double inhibitor dropping in one fell swoop. RNG in a 5 versus 4 with these minions channeling into the base.
I think there's still a... did they just lose vision? Oh, there's the blue trinket.
Got it again. Okay, now Cream has no distortion available. He flashes, he's got no one nearby, and Wei, over the wall, the Q gets him. At least that's something for RNG. No objectives are up, but you'll take what you can get at this one. But still, the damage is just insane. I mean, look, Wei and Luma out from the tip. In a turret going down on top of that as well. Breathe is busy.
Put in front of them. OMG turning up very strong today. And again, this is a team which made playoffs for the first time in, what, 5 years in spring? They're a team which has hit above expectations. They found their mojo.
Defending well, equalizer down, heal burnt. Tanguan just knocked heavy for it. And OMG are using all that pressure from the other lanes to come into the base. RNG are going to lose it all.
Yeah, and Abel hits his power spikes. Has a Moral Malmortius as well on top of everything else. The Lawnmower, the Terra Terminator is online. Breathe has tried for a flank TP, but he just can't do anything.
I mean, the game might be over. On to Arky, not the right choice here. The double Cyclone gives edge here to LP to jump in. Abel on the other side, he flashes and starts firing away. Wei will be the first to go as, look, Breathe just got solo killed by Shanji. What more could you want? OMG fans better be happy. I know Dom will be cheering for this one, as a 2-1 over RNG is well deserved for OMG to move up the ranks.
Welcome everyone to the Lactose Tolerance Club. We love Cream here. We also love a bit of Shanji, Abel, Aki, and of course PP God. They made a bit of a meal of it.